Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something a little bit different. Basically, this is like a bit of a life update, I guess. First life update video, woohoo! So today we're going to be talking about why I've came off the contraceptive patch. Now this is quite a personal topic, and also before I start the video, if you're under 18 this probably isn't suitable for you, so just like click off and come back when you are 18 if you really want to watch this, but if not, just leave the video now and go watch something else instead on my channel. There's lots on there. I've come off the patch because I've been using it for 6 years, and as time's gone on, like, it was great in the start, it worked for me, it did everything I wanted it to, but now as time's going on I keep getting more and more side effects. I've also been to the doctors about this and they're just not that interested. They just keep saying to me like, get used to it, just start to learn to like get on with it and don't worry about it. But to me, like, I hate the thought anyway of just constantly pumping hormones into my body that I maybe don't actually need. And if it's causing me all this bad side effects, like at the moment all the bad stuff is starting to outweigh the good stuff, it's not worth it anymore. So I've taken the plunge, I don't know what to really call it, but I've kind of like I spoke to Sean, we had a big conversation, and we knew anyway that I was going to take a break from my patches. I sort of in my head thought maybe if I take a few months off and then put them back on in a few months, it will sort of reset and start again. Whether that would actually have happened or not, I don't know. But I started to think, you know, if I'm coming off it, do a bit more research into some other things, because I remember ages ago when I was like first turning vegetarian, watching this girl's videos, and she was actually a vegan, and she did this thing in the morning where she woke up and she took her temperature, and that like stopped her getting pregnant. I remember at the time thinking, what? But I knew I was going to look into it more, but I never really got around to looking into it properly. I literally spent the full like week looking into all this. I'd looked into it before a little bit, but not properly enough to make a decision whether this was right for me or not. So I looked into it, I watched loads and loads of videos, I looked into lots of different types, and I found natural cycles. So basically, before I start, by the way as well, this video is not sponsored, nothing to do with natural cycles, like they don't know I'm making this, they might see it but they might not. And this is just something from my own choice, just simply because when I was looking out there for people who would like maybe been in the same position as me, I just wanted someone to talk to that could like help me out. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I found it so helpful watching other girls' videos. And natural cycles is FDA approved, and it's the only one that I know of that is. I looked into some other stuff, but it was so expensive and I can't remember if that was actually approved or not, so I didn't want to risk that anyway. Natural cycles is, I'm pretty sure, $39.99 for the year, and to me, like, I'm going to try it, so that's fine with me. You can pay monthly, so if you don't want to pay out up front then you don't need to, but I just went for it. I'm like, if I'm doing this properly. Because I knew I was coming off my patches anyway, I thought, well, I'll try something, so I kind of got like a bit of a backup. So I subscribed to that, I downloaded the app, and then basically it gives you a list of options, and when you come off whatever contraception you're already on, then you can start taking your temperature. So in the morning when you wake up, you take your temperature. This is the little thermometer that comes. You take your temperature, you get this free with the $39.99 subscription. It has to be to a 2 decimal point that it's sensitive enough for this. I've got this one, and I also ordered a spare just in case anything ever happens to this one. And with it you get a little leaflet in the post, and do you know what, I've had to email them some questions, the company, and I can't believe how fast they actually get back to you. It's unreal, and they're so informative and they just know everything so well. It really gave me some reassurance. So you get the app, and it explains like you need to download the app. Tells you how to measure your temperature, and it tells you how to do it properly, which I'm guessing is a very important thing, that it goes off your temperature, so you need to be doing it correctly. Tells you that what you need to do, what stuff you need to track, how to prevent a pregnancy. So I'm obviously preventing pregnancy. So you get green days and red days. This says on green days you cannot get pregnant as you are not fertile. Green days are indicated by a green outline circle. On red days you are likely to be fertile and at risk of becoming pregnant. Use protection, a condom or abstain in order to prevent pregnancy. Red days are indicated by a red outline circle. So let me show you the app. Now the whole idea of, like, a lot of girls are saying when they first start with the app they get really frustrated because it's only red days for so long, but girl, I do not want a baby, so give me all the red days in the world, I do not care. Like, I will not be having a baby. So my month, let me just show you, it just shows you predictions ahead of what it thinks you will be likely to be, like green or red. For me, because I've just come off the patch, they say that you're super fertile, so to be careful, and it will give you a lot of red days to start with, but not to worry because this will sort itself out. So let me just show you in my app. As you can see, there's a lot of red days at the moment, but there is some green days in February, and as it goes on it will get better as the app gets to know me. So that's just how your calendar looks. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be taking my temperature in the morning, seeing how things go. Obviously because I've come off my patch, like, my periods are probably going to be up and down, but do you know what? I just can't wait to have my own body back. That sounds so silly, but I feel like you just constantly, when you're on the patch, putting hormones into you, and it used to drive me mad sometimes. Like, even when I've only been on it for 2 years, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm going to have to be on this for like until I'm like 40 or something, like until I've had the kids I want, and I definitely don't want any more. If there's a permanent way to stop me having babies, like, that's not for me. So if this works, this will honestly, I feel like I'll be back in control of my own body and working things out. So when I was watching the videos of the other girls, they was all talking about this book, and it's called Taking Charge of Your Fertility. I'll link it below. So I've ordered that, I've started to read that. It's very big. They all missed that bit out. It's very big, but I'm going to work my way through it, and I'm hoping that will give me a bit more knowledge and I'll understand a bit better why this will work and why it is a safe option. A few people that I've spoken to, because a lot of people are very like closed up about stuff like this, but I think, girl, we should all be open. We're all girls, we all should help each other out. So I'm not bothered. I will speak about this to whoever is interested. I'm off the patch. I'm relying on this to not get me pregnant. This is 93% effective, and I think the pill's 91%, so it's actually more effective than the pill, girl. So, you know, I'm rubbish at remembering to take a tablet, whereas taking my temperature, because it's the first thing I have to do, like, before I do anything else, because you're not allowed to even, like, you can't get a drink, you can't really check your phone, you're not supposed to like go over and cuddle with your boy in bed. You need to just take your temperature and then you can get on your day-to-day stuff. I'm very like, once I've got a habit, I will stick to that habit, so it's not a problem for me remembering to do that. Also, what I found super helpful was there's actually a quiz online, and you can do it first to find out if this is likely to be suitable for you, because not everything works for everyone. Like, the patch used to work for me, but now it doesn't. Whereas, like, if I recommended that to my sister, it might not work for her at all. So it's just what is suitable for you. I did look into obviously other methods of contraception before I even thought about coming off my patch, and just none of them seem suitable for me, due to like some for health reasons, some just for the fact that is not what I want, and we all have a choice. I'm going to try this, I'm going to let you know how I get on with it, and I will update you in a couple of months. Any questions, honestly, leave them down below in the comments or just message me on Instagram. That's the fastest way of getting a response from me. My Instagram is at Xbethanymarie, so let me know, guys. And if any of you guys have tried this, let me know how you got on. That is what I'm going to be doing, and that is the reason why I've decided to come off the patch. But I hope you guys found this video interesting and educational in a way. If you want any more information, I will link natural cycles below. I will hopefully see you again soon.